Well, today, like always, we have a testimony. Actually, we have testimonies. We have multiple testimonies today. We're going to hear about youth camp. You guys can come on up. They're all nervous backstage, right? We had 7 students go with us out to Colorado a couple weeks ago, and it was just an amazing time of worshiping with them, just being with them, hanging out, talking about Jesus, and just seeing them kind of change and grow and all those different things that go along with camp. And so we just want them to share a little bit about their week. And so I'm going to turn it over to Lily and let her go first.
Hi. First, I just want to say that Golden Bell is awesome, and I'm not biased, I promise. So, my previous experiences at Golden Bell Camp were the main reason for my return. I always have a good time reconnecting with my friends because I've shared a cabin with them every single year. The bonds and memories I have made each year will always be with me. I have lots of fun at camp too. Every year we play a game at night. And although my team didn't win this year, we worked together despite our different ideas on how to accomplish our goal. We celebrated our loss by remembering that it wasn't about winning, but about working together and having fun. On the last day of camp, we took communion. Before we did, we watched a music video that had clips in it from the Passion of the Christ. After seeing the horrible images, I broke down. I realized that I had never completely thought about what he had done for me before now. But after understanding this, I knew that he really did die for every single one of us. These are the things that we campers take away from our week at Golden Bell. Thank you for making it possible to send us to camp. Thank you. I took this stuffed animal to camp, and his name is Carl. He pretty much became the camp mascot. By the end of the week, everybody fell in love with him. But we decided to call him CrossRoads Carl, and he's going to be the face of the new Instagram page that I will make.
Hi, my name is Ruby. Today, I attended an youth camp this year, and before camp, I was pretty excited to make and or meet new friends, and I made about 3. One of the things that I liked during camp was the kayaking. There was this pond that we just kayaked around in. There was rubber ducks that they threw in the pond, and we swam around and got those. But I lost my paper, so I don't really know. One of the nights, our pastor, David Yurdaw, he usually, pretty much every night, he made a prayer circle, and we all went up there. One of the nights I did that, and I really liked it. I cried a little bit, but it's fine. One of those times I kind of realized that God doesn't care what you look like, but because he made you and that makes you beautiful, just the way you are. Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Hello and good morning, CrossRoads. I'm Raylan Carpenter. Yeah, I know that guy right there. So. As most of you know, recently we went to youth camp in Divide, Colorado. So at first, I really didn't want to be there, and I just wanted to go home. But when I got there, I knew that I would probably have to make the best of the situation. So I did make some new friends, which is really cool. And we did do some fun activities. And I really enjoyed the hike up a mountain that we did. I really enjoyed taking in the beauty of God's creation. And in addition to having fun, this trip was also an opportunity to grow closer to God. And there's a saying that the speaker said that really stuck with me. It's not me who lives, but Christ who lives in me. But yeah. He also said that we may think we are spiritually full, but we never will be. And I like that because it reminded me of Matthew 4:4. It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. In conclusion, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support in helping to raise money and for all your prayers during our trip. God bless.
Hello, I'm Serena. It was my first year going to Golden Bell. And before I say anything, I want to thank everyone that helped out with Kingdom Jam and the car show, because you guys made it possible for me to go. We did a lot of fun activities, but the fun thing that I really liked was worshiping and then the ceremony that night. And then I met a lot of new friends, and I loved my counselors and the people I was in the cabin with. And Friday night, we watched a video, as Lily said, and that what's really hit me, that I need to stop running away from Christ and run in His presence and go to Him for everything. And thank you again.
Hello. I want to start by thanking everybody who donated money at Kingdom Jam, and also for everybody who prayed for us before we went and while we were out there. Some of my favorite parts of camp were the relationship building activities, because as you guys know, we don't have a youth group here, so I don't really know anybody, and I know these guys really well now. And so I really like staying up in my cabin after lights out talking. That was really fun. And my counselor was fine with it, so it was fun. And my for sure favorite part was the chapel sessions, because it was just great. One thing that stuck out to me the most was that we are created for community and to be with other believers and not to be by ourselves at home. And then I want to end by reading our verse of the week, which was 1 Peter 1:13. And it was, therefore, preparing your minds for action and being sober-minded, set your hope fully on the grace that will be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. Thank you.
The last two are a little taller.
Hi, my name is Lincoln Smith. This is my first year of camp. Before camp, I really didn't want to go, but when I got there, I enjoyed it. I like staying in the cabins with other boys, and my favorite activity was the high zip line, and there's a rock wall that you have to climb before you go down. What I liked about that was that you get to go over a pond, and that was really cool. And I learned that you can talk to Jesus like a friend. Thank you for helping us go to camp.
All right, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Judah Bull. For those of you who do, what's up? Before I start, I just want to thank everybody who helped us get here, who donated money, who prayed for us, who watched over us. But this was my first year, so I didn't really know what to expect when I went into camp. I thought it would just be a nice week off work with some old guy talking about the things I already knew for an hour, and then I go make a bead bracelet and macaroni art. I really couldn't be farther from the truth. What camp really was 6 straight days of coming back to Christ and enjoying every second of it. During camp, we explored areas of faith that were just hidden to me in plain sight. I'd been trying and failing to find God and walk the right path for about a year, and camp put a mirror on my life and opened my eyes to the way that I'd been living. I'd wandered off the path, and I was just really going through the motions, just trying to go to church when it was convenient and not really walking the way Christ wanted me to. On the outside, I could talk the talk and make it look like I was all put together, but on the inside, I was just lost. Through camp, I had to step out of my comfort zone and admit that I needed help, that I couldn't do this alone, and that it was the wake-up call I really needed to fully give my life back to Christ. All in all, I would really recommend camp for any kids out there who are thinking about going, who have been skeptical about going, and anyone who wants to go. It's a great experience that I'll never forget. The bonds I made there and the friends I made, I'll never be able to not forget them. It's a great experience, and you're surrounded by kids your age who have the same goals and the same motives. They all want to come back to Christ, and they all support you. If there's one thing I can leave you with, it's a saying from one of the first sermons that has really impacted me most since I left camp. Our speaker said, "We only love God as much as the person we love the least." So if you have a person in your life that your relationship is strained or even broken, reach out to them. It might not be easy, but then again, our faith isn't determined by the easy moments, is it? Thank you all.